Right. Welcome to market commentary. So this is just going to be a quick one, right? So I think I spent most of my time trying to explain the trade idea on my trade entries on good, right? So for here and I'll just be quick because I have other things to do. I have some other things to do before I go to bed this morning, right? So I'll just be quick here, right? So this is the trade we took on German in the German 30, right? German stock. Right, so I dropped this trade on I think I dropped it on 24. That is on Tuesday, right? So let me just confirm. Tuesday 24th. All right. So now let's now go to the chart, right? And see what made me to and see the bias or the storyline that made me to be looking for buys, right? So I dropped it on Tuesday, then it triggered on Thursday, then on Friday it hit full TP. All right, so let's just quickly go to the charts. All right. Right, so let me use another broker. It's still the same thing. I just want to So I dropped that trade on. Sorry, let me close this watch list. It's distracting me. Right, so I dropped that setup on Tuesday, right? So now this is Monday, this is Tuesday. So I drop it on Tuesday. So that means I drop it on Tuesday. So that means I want to use the price action of Tuesday to trade Wednesday, right? Because I dropped that trade on 24th, which is Tuesday, right? Against Tuesday against Wednesday, yeah. So that means I want to use the price action of Tuesday, right? Which is this particular candle here, which is the particular candle here. I want to use this price action to trade Wednesday. All right. So let me just walk you through how I was able to build my storyline. Now looking at looking at the what price is or the current swing structure, right? The current swing move. Now there is a key level here that actually started this is what we call there is a key level here. Sorry, there's a key level here. So, but looking at this particular entry is somehow tricky, sha. So I kind of use my will I say experience and the rest to be able to pick this. But looking at this alone, right? I know that this price action on Monday it was rejected forcefully, right? Rejected forcefully. Now coming on Tuesday. Now Tuesday, this is a V-shaped key level, right? This is a V-shaped key level, right? So now this rejected and closed bullish. So the bullish closure of this candle made me to become more interested, right? Now, when I now look at this particular one, I now saw that okay, this also rejected price, right? So because this is an open close key level, it's also rejected price. But now, for me to now know the bias to stick with, I will stick with the bias that gives me a breaker or that give me the confirmation, right? So looking at what we have already, like what we have from the previous Friday, Monday, and Tuesday, we can see that it's more of a bullish move. It's more of a bullish move. So I just go down to H4 to look for the recent breakout, right? So I saw that on H4, right? There was no breakout on H4, there was no breakout to the downside. So this was the recent breakout I saw on H4, right? So this is the recent breakout I saw on H4. So when I now saw this recent breakout on H4, okay, I was now, this breakout happened on Tuesday, right? So since Tuesday has given a breakout to the upside, right? Why this other, yeah, Tuesday has given a breakout to the upside. Why the the rejection and close below that happened here didn't give any breakout to the downside? So I just stick with the breakout to the upside, because I know that what price is just going to do is that this rejection is just going to cause a retracement or a pullback, right? It's going to cause a pullback. So since I've been able to establish my bias from here that price is bullish. Now the question now becomes, now that means I want to pick a buy, but at what point will I be looking for a buy? Now, since I know that price always do two things: to attack liquidity and rebalance and don't imbalance. So I now ask myself, where is the okay, let me go back to the picture, right? So that you see clear. So I actually picked the setup from H1, right? Looking at this, I know that this is going to be my liquidity, right? I know that this is going to, I was initially considering this as my liquidity, but after what candle did price did here, I now know that okay, this is my inducement liquidity. Right, so let me go back, let me go back, let me go back, let me go back. All right, so I'll go down to H1. So on H1, I'll look for key level. Though this key level, I pick it from the daily, sorry, from the H4. Right, so because this is a previous H4 key level. Now this key level, you see that, like I said earlier, once price has set a key level severally, that key level holds value. So the first time that price came to it reject price, that is sponsored as sponsor sell. The second time it sponsor sell. So that means this is a strong key level to pay attention to. Now, and this key level at this point was acting as resistance zone, right? It's resisting price. Then price now broke through it. The moment price broke through it, is now resistance turned to support. So that means I will not be now expecting this key level now to now use it to buy, right? But before I be able to use this key level to buy, I want to make sure that that key level has liquidity before it. So if there is no liquidity before it, we just leave it alone, because price will always seek to do two things: attack liquidity and then rebalance and not the balance. So once I saw this imbalance, and this is like my best for moves, right? This is like my best setup or entry model for moves, right? So when this candle finished for me, and I know that when I saw price coming down, I know that price did not take out this high, because initially after Wednesday, because as of Wednesday, this hasn't triggered. I wanted to close it, but when I saw that this didn't take out this high, I know that okay, this is inducement. So that means definitely price price will come back here and trigger. So I just decided to increase my risk on the trade, right? Because initially I was looking 0.5, but when I now saw this, I just increased my risk on the trade. So, and price triggered on Thursday. So price triggered on Wednesday, right? Wednesday was doing some sluggish move. On Thursday, wanted to come back. Now, this is where maybe for those that used to, because I was able to do partials, right? And also set my stop loss entry when price take out this high. So when price take out this high, that is now when I now move my stop loss entry. But maybe for someone that has movies or stop loss to entry or even to initial, this swing down on Thursday might have taken the person out. So that is basically how I was able to use the storyline from Tuesday, right, to make trading decision on Wednesday, and that trading decision on Wednesday, I stick with it all through Thursday and Friday because coming down to Wednesday, I wasn't this Wednesday is just a retracement, so I wasn't maybe trying to build a storyline again because I already know that that Wednesday move is just going to be a retracement since I'm looking to buy, right? So price need to come down, right? Price need to come down because when I saw this is where price is. Price did as if if it's going to go up. So I'm looking to buy. Price needs to come down. So the whole of Wednesday, I just see it as the pullback or the retracement into my POI. Then price triggered on Thursday. So on this Thursday gave a second entry, but since I've already increased my risk, I wasn't interested on the second entry, right? So normally I used to if I want to trade by pyramid, if I want to use the pyramid style of trading, right? So once price has moved, I'll now open another position. But since I've increased my risk on this first entry, I didn't bother taking this pullback on Thursday. Just stick with this risk and price gave me 5 RR and that was it. All right, so then I supposed to do a commentary on GJ, but I think my time is gone. So I won't be able to do that. Maybe next week we might look at GJ because GJ is another trade I took during the week. Right. So for now I believe going through the commentary we've had on gold and on German 30, right? You'll be able to get at least one or two that you'll be able to add to what you already know or even simplify your trading approach. All right, so see you next weekend as we also do market commentary. So I'm looking at though my schedule these days are tight, but I'm trying to see if I can be doing this on weekends. So on weekend I just review the trades I take during the week and the whole lot of that. So this particular trade gave me, I think, so it gave me, so this is when the trade was still active. It gave me sharp 5 RR. So thank you. See you on the next commentary. Bye.